Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome to our guide and let's play of LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. If you like what you see, then please thumbs up, share, and subscribe. Thanks very much for watching, and we hope you enjoy the following video.
Oh no, our nefarious old foe, that plundering Punchinello, the Joker. Once again, the dynamic duo spring into action to protect the good and true citizens of Gotham. Brace yourself, Boy Wonder. Those are military-grade poles, not for fun or recreation. To the Batmobile, Robin, we need to put a stop to that grinning devil. But wait, where is our trusty transport? That abominable outlaw. He's hit us below the belt. Even the Batcave is not safe from his contemptible crimes. Quickly, Robin, we must rebuild our crippled conveyance.
So cool.
Yay.
We join our heroes in the top secret Batcave as they prepare to tackle the Joker's evil schemes. But something is curiously amiss.
Yes, Adam West is narrating.
Yeah.
Luckily, the ever-prepared crime fighters keep spare parts hidden around the Batcave for just such an occasion.
So Adam West is going to narrate the entire time, apparently.
Oh, that's kind of cool, though.
Yeah.
He just sounds a tiny bit older than he originally did.
Well, he's like 85, 80 something. He's
Yeah.
old. It's the Bat Phone
So
at Crime Lab.
I want to know, Kwing. Oh wait, where were you? Oh, I think you already said it already in another episode. But weren't you saying before that that without the Adam West show, that they kind of saved Batman a little bit? No.
You're never gonna get me to admit that ever again.
I think I heard you say that. I don't know if you said that in the episode, but we were playing at one point, and I was like, what did you just say? And he's like, yeah,
And I said I was never gonna say it again. It is so cool. Robin has like magnetic abilities, and he didn't have to switch suits.
Well, Batman was in trouble, and then the Adam West show came and kind of revived it, I think, so.
Yeah.
Good job, 60s crazy, zany, weird Batman. Woohoo!
Does Robin have electric powers, though? No. Batman does.
I'm never gonna get over seeing Batman smile. He's
Look at that, he pulled out an electric gun.
Oh!
So it's like he has a tool for everything he needs.
Oh, wow. So these guys are probably some of the most powerful characters that
I think
we have
so.
in the whole game.
Aware of the danger that awaits them, Batman and Robin are left with no choice but to destroy their own computer equipment to find the spare Batmobile parts. What bravery.
What bravery, destroying their own equipment.
I'll have to remember that next time I have to bring my computer to tech support.
Yeah.
Thank you for fixing my computer. What bravery.
You brave lads have fixed my computer. Yes, exactly.
So that's the back of the Batmobile, the 60s Batmobile. And this up here is where that Riddler girl fell to her death when she was like, because it's a nuclear powered Batcave. So they have a nuclear reactor inside their Batcave.
Wow.
Yeah.
What Riddler girl fell to her death? There was a Riddler girl in the show that fell
In
to
the
her
pilot,
death?
yeah.
Oh,
She
wow.
pretended to be Robin, brought her back to the Batcave, and she fell into the thing.
Whoa.
Yep, there were people that died in the 60s show.
Wow. Mind blown.
I think the name of the episode was Hi Diddle Riddle. I don't remember. It was a pilot episode, I think.
I have not seen that show in so long.
Well, I mean, we ordered it on Amazon. It still hasn't come yet, so.
Yeah, the one thing I do remember is that them climbing up the side of the building, but then it wasn't really.
It wasn't really
climbing.
that. Yeah, it was a trick photography thing.
But
Still
it was
pretty cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool if you think about it.
I really like how when I punch stuff, it has the comical effects.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Whack. Bam, zam, zowie.
So, 60s Robin is a tech wizard as well, huh? Okay.
Okay. I love the dialogue, how he has everything rhyme and sound really cool in the narration. That's really cool.
Now, how am I supposed to get that, though? I guess free
Oh,
play?
way up there?
Probably be free
Can you
play.
climb the pole or no?
No.
Oh.
Nope, there's no climbing in this game. As Batman,
Batmite.
carry a bat bomb. That's my cape. Still my... That's my electric gun.
I'll never understand why they drew like a little line around his nose. Like if they didn't draw that line, I think he would have looked so much cooler.
It was supposed to be a parody.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
I'm trying to pull out my bat bomb.
But I thought you said it was more serious at the beginning, and then they kind of made it crazy towards the end. I guess even though it was a parody, it was still a little bit serious, and then they just made it crazy.
Crazy. That's Plastic Man. I can't do anything here.
Well, I guess that's what people wanted to see in the 60s.
Where's that blasted electrical panel? And I creep. Yeah. Just
yeah.
Creep. DLC.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty funny.
Oh.
Doot. I cannot pull out my bat bomb. I just creep. Which is fun. If you listen to the sound effect that it's making, it sounds like the Ghostbuster gun a little bit.
Oh.
There we go.
Yeah, it does. You love the Ghostbusters, though. Ghostbusters.
Good.
Blech.
Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. Some days you just can't pull out a bomb. Boom!
Oh my gosh, you have to throw bombs at everything in your entire Batcave?
Well,
Wow.
how this Batman works is...
Batmobile is nearly reconstructed. Our heroes just need to locate the engine converter.
I think I found it.
Oh, that's cute!
You can only pull out one gadget at a time, so if you don't find a way to get rid of your electrical current, then you can't use any other gadgets with your circle button.
That's cute. You have to unbox all the
Spare Batmobile parts.
Boxes. Yep.
So all three of us are gonna combine to create the Batmobile.
Oh, nice!
The Batmobile has been rebuilt. Quickly, dynamic duo. We haven't one moment to lose.
Did the Batmobile have a turntable in the 60s show? I thought that was just a Keaton thing.
Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
Maybe it did.
Good luck, Cape Crusaders.
That's the phrase for the Batmobile.
Good work, my young friend. Now, onward. We must once again cage that abominable outlaw. The odds of the Batmobile alone against such a formidable vehicle would make even the most reckless gambler cringe. Batgirl, what fortuitous timing.
Fortuitous timing.
How does she do it? That was the line in the show.
How does she do it?
What's interesting about the whole Batmobile thing is Adam West hardly ever drove it. It was his stunt double.
Really?
Yep. But Burt Ward was the stunt double, so he was always in the Batmobile.
Oh, he didn't have a stunt double? Wow.
Oh, he did. He was having coffee with Adam West.
The Joker's making a sharp
Oh
turn.
my gosh. So he did most of his own stunts.
Yep.
Wow. That's awesome.
And Burt Ward was actually a martial artist as well back then.
Wow.
He's like one of the first TV martial artists.
That's awesome.
It is pretty cool. He fought Bruce Lee, too.
Really?
Yes, he did.
Wow.
The Green Hornet and Kato, like, guest starred in an episode, and they fought.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
That's really cool.
And of course, they had to make Robin win, but I believe they made it come to a standstill. But even Burt Ward in real life was like, Bruce Lee would kill me.
Yeah.
He was like, no.
Come on, Batman, get that weird gold thing on Joker's scar.
So Batgirl is flying a Silver Age vehicle called the Whirly Bat, which appeared in a comic book where Batman and Robin had broken their legs, or at least I believe Batman did, and they used that to defeat the criminal.
Wow.
It was the Silver Age.
I'm trying to think of how that would work in real life.
Yeah, and he had like 2 casts around his legs, and he was like, aha, we're still gonna win. And it's like, how did you even climb into that to ride it?
Wow. I just don't know what to say.
It was the 50s.
I love the little mustache on the Joker.
That's because Cesar Romero wouldn't remove his mustache
Oh, okay.
to play the role of the Joker because he was known as the Latin lover. So he didn't want to ruin that.
Yeah. He didn't want to be a baby face and have his face all shaved.
This is actually one of the ways how they filmed
Whoa!
the 60s TV show.
Cool! You can see the whole set from here. That's really awesome.
Well, the Batcave set was huge, and they did a lot of stuff inside of it.
Wow.
Quickly, Bat Chums. He's escaping into that eatery. Let's serve him up as just desserts.
Yeah, this was one of the biggest TV shows ever of its time, wasn't it? Yeah.
Alas, my old friend, it seems we've fallen into a fiendish trap.
Oh no! Fiendish traps are the worst.
Not only kids watch this, but like adults did too.
Pussycats. It's that feline femme fatale.
Do you know why?
Catwoman.
I don't know, because of
She's always got
Catwoman.
a trick up her paw.
What?
Oh, the way you said paw sounded so bad. No, it was one of the first color TV shows.
Oh, okay.
So
cool.
it was actually a gamble by ABC. But what's
I did
interesting,
not know that.
even though the series lasted like 3 seasons, there was hope to bring it over to CBS. But by the time the show was canceled and they were in talks to save the show, the Batcave was demolished and it cost way too much money to rebuild it.
Wow. Why would they just randomly demolish it without even like thinking twice?
If I remember
That's pretty
correctly,
dumb.
the Batcave set was, when it was built, was about $450 million.
Wow.
Something like that.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So in order to rebuild the Batcave, it just wouldn't have been worth it. What's funny though, if they actually went with the comics and stuff like that, at that time that they were thinking about bringing the show back, Batman had actually left the Batcave and Wayne Manor, so they could have, shot stuff in the Wayne Tower and made like a little bat bunker. Mm-hmm. Because that's what was going on in the comics at that time. So you didn't really need to have the famous Batcave anymore.
Wow, yeah, they could have done that.
They didn't really think of it, so.
Yeah, they didn't have you there, dear.
I wasn't alive, so
I know.
they couldn't really consult with me about stuff. Eat Batarang!
Too bad. The world would have been changed. We'll have to get a time machine.
And guys and gals, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry I didn't get episodes up today a lot. I got sick last night, so all my plans got derailed by the fiendish stomach illness.
Yeah.
So that's why this episode's going up late tonight.
Poor
But we have some cool free roaming videos. Free roaming quote.
Yeah, coming up.
That we recorded today, and they'll be up this week and Friday.
Could those pieces build into some kind of clue? Only time will tell.
Stop narrating!
I like his narration. It's cool. But it's cool how he does it, though.
Be nice that Robin and Batgirl weren't mute, though.
Yeah. I want to see more of Batgirl.
What kind of treacherous scheme is this? Batman and Robin lured into an elaborate trap? Holy ambush!
I'm pretty sure that this set up all the, whatchamacallit, the DLC that's on Sony and Xbox and things like that, because the format is very similar to the DLC, even though this is on the Wii U and the other systems as well.
Yeah.
It's like a little bonus thing. You can see kind of the pattern for all that stuff.
Yeah.
Which is cool. And I really love when I punch people. You know, it brings me right back to the 60s show.
This is awesome. If you play as these characters in other levels, would it have the same kapow and stuff like that, or no? Or just in this level? I guess we'll have to figure it out.
I don't know. Well, I guess we'll find out. Sorry, Batgirl.
I like how Batgirl looks. She's really cute. Now, she's like the first... This is the first time Batgirl ever appeared, was on this show, right?
They resurrected her. There was a Batgirl,
okay,
but it wasn't Barbara
Batgirl.
Gordon, no.
Oh,
Batgirl
okay.
was rewritten and relaunched by DC several months before she would appear in the Adam West show. But they did that in conjunction with the series because they wanted another character. One of the characters, because they needed to replace Julie Namor because she had other film obligations and she wasn't coming back to do the 3rd season. So they brought in Eartha Kitt, but that wasn't enough, and they needed another female presence to attract male viewers. So they brought in Yvonne Craig, who was a gymnast.
Be careful, Cape Crusaders.
And she played the role of Batgirl. Although, from what she recalls in interviews, and she won't even really do anything with Adam West and Burt Ward, it was a very interesting show. Like, Adam was not a good guy.
Not a nice guy.
No.
Yeah.
He was like the Val Kilmer of the 60s. And everybody hated Val Kilmer in the Batman Forever movie. So.
Yeah. Well, Batgirl's pretty cute. I like her purple costume. It's cute.
I'm probably gonna get in trouble, but she was the 60s Batgirl since I watched the Adam West show when it was on the Family Channel in the 80s. She was probably my first official crush. And she was so much older than me. Because, you know, I didn't know this show took place
she was a lot
in
of
the
people's
60s.
crush.
I didn't know it because I was a little kid in the 80s.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, you know, she's really cool. And then one day my dad's like, you know, she's like our age or older. And I'm like, ew. But yeah.
Yeah, she was like your dad's age, yeah.
No, older.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. My dad was born in 57, and she was Batgirl when she was 30, so.
When she was on the show, she was pretty cute. Yeah, but,
She wasn't enough to save the show, though.
Yeah.
It just wasn't enough. And they had some of their weirdest, bizarre stuff ever in season 3.
Well, I'm glad they put a girl hero in, because they had so many girl villains, so I'm glad they got a girl hero in.
I still would have liked to see Poison Ivy, though. I thought she would have translated really well on the screen.
Totally. They could have made a really cute Poison Ivy, because I didn't like the Poison Ivy in the movies that I've seen. The only Poison Ivy I've liked is the animated series Poison Ivy, so yeah.
What's interesting about the whole Batman show, though, if the show managed to be saved and moved to ABC, one of the new villains that they were going to bring into it, because not all the guest celebrities can come back and do stuff, is they were in talks with Clint Eastwood to be Two-Face.
Oh, wow. That would have been cool.
In fact, when Kevin Smith and I forget the other guy who writes Batman 66, they got the original suit design and like character face of Clint Eastwood to put him in their comic book Batman 66. So Two-Face is actually a villain in that series, which is a continuation of the 60s TV show as a comic book with DC.
Wow.
It's actually a pretty fun read.
It's interesting.
And it's more in line with the first season of the show, so it's not super goofy, but it's still pretty well done. So I suggest you guys and gals check it out if you get the opportunity. I don't really consider it part of the new 52 because it's Batman 66. It's its own, you know, Earth.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting, though. I love that he has a little black back glide. That's funny. Because he didn't have that in the show.
Yeah, and the show was like, just, no. Not a lot of powers, it didn't seem, just gadgets.
Gadgets for everything.
His cape seemed like it just kind of flapped there. It was just
so this kind of reminds me of the first Batman color film where it had the Riddler, Catwoman, Joker, and Penguin as the 4 bad guys you had to fight.
Yeah.
So they threw them all in here. And that, of course, is based after the Frank Gorson Riddler, right there.
Yeah.
Adam West and him were like best friends.
Well, from what I remember, I really liked how all the villains had really awesome stage presence, and like everyone was really over the top in the show, and it's actually really fun to watch.
They were amazing actors.
Yeah.
That's one of the great things about the Batman TV show is they brought like all these really talented actors into it.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what the animated series did. They brought in people with voices with character, and everything just came to life.
Yep. My favorite Batgirl, though, was the animated series Barbara Gordon. I like.
What I hate to admit, though, which terrifies me, that Batman the Animated Series, which won more awards and did better than the 60s Batman show, they both lasted 3 seasons.
Oh.
I do not count the New Adventures with Superman as a separate Batman season because in America, the new Batman Superman Adventures, they would have a Batman episode on a few times during a week that would be new, and then they'd have several new Superman episodes or reruns. So it was like Batman and Superman shared a time slot. They weren't really working together. So I don't really count that as, okay, this is the 4th season of the animated series. It had different art. It was the same cast for the most part, but Scarecrow got recast, Penguin got recast.
Yeah, it seemed like a totally different art style, so...
And there was stuff that was happening in it that wasn't around during the animated series. There was no more 50s style to everything.
Yeah.
Adam West and Adam West!
What are they doing? Oh, the
Bat-2C.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Yep, it can't be the 60s without crazy dances.
Nope.
What a sight, baby. Well, that about wraps this case up. Curious how a swinging beat can tame even the most criminal of minds. Now, my young friend, let us get down and bat Tootsie while we wait for the police to arrive. Then these villains can continue this song in Sing Sing.
But anyway, gamers, that's going to conclude this episode. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch. Don't forget to like for the awesome episode, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.